Hello, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe my channel at first and share my videos. Thank you. We are now looking to Civic. Before we look to Civic, we look to the Bitcoin price. You see the price is rising to the top as I predict here. And let's make a step back and then look to the big picture. Yeah, you see we have this formation here, and the next move will something like that. We have a left shoulder head and the right shoulder, and we have now the possibility to reach the 66,000. And everything depends on this here. If we can reach here this positive trend channel back, then we will see higher prices. Let's look more in detail what happens at Bitcoin price, and you see the price is rising and rising. Yeah. And you see I draw here a line to the top side. This is important, 36,000. If we reach this, then we have a very good opportunity to go to the top side. This is this line here. We are at this line now. And if we reach the 36,000 here, you see we have a little bit possibility to stay at these levels. Yeah. If not, we will fall down. But I think not sad. We have the possibility also to go to directly this area and then stay at these levels. Yeah, because we have a good formation. So I think more like this is more likely that we see something like that in this area and stay at this level. This is will if this happened, then you can open the champagne because this is a very positive formation. Yeah, I think I delete this, but keep in the mind we have to reach this area. So let's look to Civic. You see we have this positive formation. We have also got here a trend line, and you see the next move will go to $27 in this area. I have to look, I have to say something about the situation here. This is very important here. You see the spikes. That means we go from 18 cent to 42 cent. Please keep this in the mind. This is a good sign for us that we will see here higher prices, maybe $1 or $1.50, because this is not normal. This is unusual, or how can I say not unusual? This is not normal. Yeah, this is a positive signs, but not normal that we see this in every chart. Yeah, this is a very specific spikes, and that tell us okay, we will see here higher prices. So let's look to Civic back. We see this here, and let's look more in detail. We have this formation. So the next formation, let's look. We have this here, okay. So I look more in detail. So now it's clear in which direction we will go. Let's look here. Zoom in this area. So maybe this is for you interesting. The last 1 month, yeah. We go to the downside and we go here in this area. But you see clearly that we have a good support in this area. So that I think we will go to the top side and make some moves in this area. Something like that. And we go to the top side. We see here left shoulder head and the right shoulder. Special one direction is very interesting. In this direction here is very interesting. You see that we touch this 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, and now we will go to the top side. I think we will break this to the top side, but I will zoom in this area more, and you see something like that, and you see clearly we have a good signs to reach here this area. Let's look. Yeah, we have a good signs to reach these levels back. If you look to this here, we have a good support in this area. Look, yeah, it's very interesting here. And after that, I think touch this one time, two time, three time, go back and then break out. It makes sense. You see here left shoulder head and the right shoulder. Let's look. One possibility is that we can also break this negative channel. Yeah, you see, this is also a negative channel. Now we break this negative channel, but I think something like that is also possible. We go to the downside, test this level, go to the top side. Yeah, test this level, and the next move, something like that, will go in this area. Yeah. If you look, we have here left shoulder head and the right shoulder. If we fall here, because we touch this one time, two time, three time, then we fall in this area, but we have a good support in this area. Yeah. If you look, we have this support line, so in this area from this. And you're wondering, we stay at these levels, and after that, we will go to the top side. And after that, we have a good possibility to go in 20 cent and stay at these levels. We have good support in this area. So if we can stay at these levels, let's look more in detail what happens then. Then you have this formation here. Let's look more in detail. I think we prepare us to go more to the top side. Okay, this is only the one situation. The next situation is we sit on this level and go to the top side. It makes sense if you look to this here, we have a left shoulder head and the right shoulder. So this movement makes sense. If we can stay at these levels here, I make a step back and then look. Let's look what resistance we have here. You see we have this resistance here. And I'm optimistic that we reach also here higher levels. Yeah. You see the triangle here. Yeah. And these triangle show us that we will get here sharply corrections to the downside or top side. But in this case, if I look to this here, I don't think that we go to the downside because we have so good supports in this area. We have a support from this level. So I think we will reach here much higher prices. Yeah. Let's look more in detail. I think we will reach 60s, 70 or more prices, but I will look more in this case here. This is for me interesting. And you see clearly signs to the top side. So I think let's look the last. Yeah. Let's take this price, but I think we will see here much higher prices. So have a nice day. See you later.